Hi. Hello. So, I bet you're wondering why we are starting the episode like this in brightness and in a way that I don't normally start episodes in. I ran into some problems. So, I was starting to record the second episode of Lost Judgment and it kind of had a minor freak out, and now it won't record properly, and I'm having some PC issues in general. So I figured now is a good time to do upgrades, and because it's an old computer, I'm in the middle of trying to upgrade it. I have ordered parts that haven't arrived yet, so I'm going to do some upgrades on the computer, and it just basically means I can't record the Lost Judgment episode 2 because it won't let us, basically. So I prepared, we're pulling one from the archives. Now, the archive is just random episodes of stuff that I've just recorded when I have spare time. I'll record random stuff, look like one-shot kind of things. Now, most of them end up going into Random Ass Sundays. Now, some of them are held back. Well, the archive in general is held back for such an occasion where I can't record through something in my life, or just in general something goes wrong. So here is one from the archive. So I'm not going to discuss what it is because I'm going to pass this over to old me and he'll explain what the game is and what it's all about, what the crack is.
And now for something completely different.
Hello there and welcome back for the first time to My Father Lied, the demo. Now, this is one that was actually brought to my attention by the developers themselves. They sent me a lovely email regarding it and with a code and said that I should check it out. Now, I've had a look and the demo is actually available to everyone, so you can just download it from Steam. So, full transparency, I was given a code for it. However, it is available to everyone. So, even if I didn't get a code, I would have still like looked at it. You know what I mean? So, full transparency, that's what happened. So, this is obviously being the demo. I don't know how long it is. The game is apparently due out on the 30th of May this year. And I'm going to read the blurb because I can't remember it off by heart. So I'm just going to read it. So, My Father Lied is a first-person point-and-click mystery game that tells the story of Huda, who finds herself following an unfathomable secret regarding her father's 20-year-old disappearance. It's like his father's been missing for 20 years, and she's trying to find him still. Now, sounds interesting. Looks interesting from the images that I've got here, and figured I should check it out because that's what we do here. We're like a good point and click game, and we are majorly into we're like mystery game as well, and it just seems like right up my street. It's indie, it's mystery game, it's point and click. Those are all in my wheelhouse. As you know, if you watch the channel for any length of time, that's what we like here. So, that being said, please grab your favourite drinks and snacks, curl up somewhere comfortable, and come hang out with me as we jump straight into My Father Lied, the demo. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. And just like that, we're in. Click and drag to look around. Click on the arrow to move. Okay. Okay, so we're can have a spy. We seem to be in a cave. Would the class as a cave or a mine shaft? Because we've got these up here. And we can't look behind us. Actually, can we? Oh, we can move back. Oh, we can look behind us. As far as I can go. Can we go that? We can't go that far on this side. Okay. So we can look over our right shoulder, but can't look over. We should get a chiropractor. Right. So.
Why is there a tunnel under this place?
I don't even know where this place is. There's also the voice seems really low. want no spooders. I don't want this is giving me like major, like kind of Myst vibes, classic Myst vibes, which I'm kind of here for. I like. Also, we played Myst on the channel. Hello. We have bricks, some rebar in this thing, so it's been constructed. Door on the left hand side. I'm assuming it. To be fair, I didn't read that message, but I'm assuming it's go was click on this to investigate.
Locked. Something is missing.
Yes, definitely something on there and something on there. I don't know whether they're like handles to move the bars or something. Click on the door icon to enter. That will be a dead body. And some force multipliers on the wall. Some lockers. We have a map. Let's check the map first. I'm going to say... This is where my geography goes. This looks like Iraq. I'm going to guess Iraq, although it might be Iran, just based on the shape of the country. A map of Iraq, my country. I'm proud of myself there. It is Iraq. Right, so I don't know if that helps us out at all. And let's just... Can we have a look at Mr. Crispy over here? We can't actually look at it from this angle. And that's the door that would just come in. We have a safe on a weird stool. I would never even consider putting a safe on a stool. And we have a 4-digit code. 5291. Oh wait, hold on. That's not the thing. Hold on. 4291. Wrong code. I kind of knew it would be. That is a really obscure reference to the One Foot in the Grave. It's an old British TV show. And it is one of a really funny scene actually, because he's sitting in his... It's about a guy, like the old curmudgeon-y guy, and he's sitting in his chair and the phone rings, and he always answers the phone 4291. You know, this is done on your rank 4291. And this one time, basically, he just reaches to grab the phone, and he goes like that, 4291. Whereas it's not a phone, it's a puppy. And it's just, I'll see if I can find it and put it up right here.
4291.
So anyway, that's what I meant when that's forever now. That is always the first code I try on 4-digit things. 4291. Anyway, sorry, getting distracted. Let's check out Mr. Boney. We'll have a force multiplier in his hand. Click on the hand icon to pick things up. Okay, I want to check the drawer first. And we have Iraqi. That tells me there's a skull inside this safe. Why is there a skull inside the safe? Also, it's pointing to these and these numbers.
Better write that down.
Are we writing that down? Okay. Kadim's locker is on the right, Samia's in the middle. Leonardo da Vinci is rolling in his grave. Where my love is, when Samir was born twice, Kadim's locker equals something. There's a drawing of an open safe with a skull inside it. Okay. needs a key. Okay, well, so we need a key for that one. Let's grab the force multiplier. Also, you've lost, you know, my guy, you've lost an awful lot of weight. Click on the notebook icon to check your notes, and click on the bag icon to check your inventory. Click on the icons again to think. Okay. So that's my notebook. Where my love is, when Samir was born, Kadim's locker equals something. That's got to be the code to the safe. And then we'll have the force multiplier. Okay. Self-deletion? Quite possibly, yes. Good thing I'm used to this. You know what? To be fair, you shouldn't be used to things like this. You really shouldn't. I do believe that he probably did paint the wall. And that's just not really that great. It's not a good thing to do. And let's do the magic translation. Kadim, my close friend, heavy smoker, is in the picture. Born in December. Samir met him recently. Always loses his phone. Asks a lot of questions. Born in July. Never forget who you are. Is that meant to be there? Adil. Is it Axel? Axel Adil? Oh, it's actually crossed. Wait, it's crossed out in there as well. That's kind of cool. And what's this one? Translate for me, please. To my wife, I'm going to say Huda Hind. Huda Hind. That came out a little bit German. I'm sorry. Huda Hind. So that's going to be... Is that us? My memory is tainted. I wasn't sure I was married, but your picture in my pocket and your letter before my deployment were the only things left from the outside world. Don't worry, we'll defeat the invaders. Our scientists and leaders are working hard, but I don't remember what they do. I don't remember what they told me or if they told me anything except to guard the place from intruders. I isolated myself here because I don't remember the two officers who were with me, but I also have a picture of myself with them. Something made me forget. Maybe it's the thing they're working on. Whatever it is, I'm willing to sacrifice. Forgive me if my message is short. I have a severe headache. Every day it becomes worse and I can't bear it. There's something pushing from inside. Hope to find a way to stop the headache. With love, Adil. Okay. So we have ourselves a whole load of notes. Let's go this way and check whatever's over here. And we have a bed. And some more force multipliers. And something missing. Something's missing. Yeah, I'm assuming the handgun goes on there. 2 rifles. No ammo though. Are we missing a... Locked. Can we open this one? We can't. That's the only one we can attempt to open. Okay, so we need to have a spy around. Do we need to find another hook for this? So I can't interact with that at all in there. Okay. And when I'm in here, the inventory goes away. Okay. Did we forget anything outside? Not yet. Okay, so everything we need is in here. So let's check our notes. Where my love is, when Samir was born twice, and Kadim's locker equals something. Something's in Kadim's locker. So where my love is. Can we change notes? Do we pick them up or do we not write them down? Okay. We mustn't have written them down. So where my wife is. Born in December. So 12. Wait, that was a thing, wasn't it? Oop, I misclicked. 1212. It says when Samir was born twice. So born in December. Or Kadim Samir. Born in July. So if he was born in July, that would be 07. Yes, or 707. Is that the code to the safe? There's no 0. Wrong code. So it can't be 0707. Okay. So what's this other note? Again, what was this one? So maybe forget. So it's to my wife. So where's home? We're looking at this map. So what's that? Is that 3? And that's a heart. Is that where his wife? That's wife. Home. That's 3. So 377. And then Kadim's locker. And we're in this one, weren't we? Twice. So 377 on the right. Okay. I'm assuming so 377. And then Kadim's is on the right, so that is a... I'm going to say it's a 9 because that's still attached and it's slipped that way. So 3779. Yeah, we'll try 3779. Yes, it is. Nice. Okay. There was no skull. We do have a little prong thing, and we have whatever that is. One of the handles. One of the handles for the thing outside. Okay. So what's this? The hook hangs up. So let's go put the hook in. And I'm going to assume... Oh, she does it automatically. Okay, cool. And she puts a gun there. Okay. That was all very instant. I like it. Let's just grab that. I think I can open that gate outside. Yes. Also, the music has stopped, so now I'm a little bit on edge. I actually don't know whether this is a horror game or not. The fact that the music stopped put me on edge. Oh, okay. That's me being thinking. I reached the edge of the screen and it wouldn't let us go further. But if you go to the edge, grab and then move again, you can actually move. Okay. That's just me being silly. So put the handles on and we're going fade to black, and we have more Mr. Crispies. We're not going back out there right now. We're in here for a reason. Please, guys, don't get up. Just, you're all right where you are. A key. I'll take a key. And a phone. That we can't do anything with. Unless we're going to use old code. Unless there's going to be a code and we have to use this to work it out. Work out the letter. Okay. That's old school, that one. That's old school text messages. And we have a Jenny over there. And we have a keypad. And we have ourselves a lovely metal door. Let's check this guy out over here.
I need to connect the wire.
You do not, please. What worked?
It works now.
Thank you. So what we're doing with this? That's not right. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-digit code. Yes. We're looking for a 6-digit code. I don't quite know what we're doing with this. Anything on the other... Excuse me, my guy. Have you got something? Oh wait, we can look at you. Poor guy. Is that all you have to say? Okay. Have you got something on your pants? Come on, actually check. Okay, so we need a 6-digit code. Do we have... Oh wait, used for a draw. Okay. Let's see where we're going to get a 6-digit code from. We're going back into here, and we're going back into here, and we're going down, and we're going to grab ourselves a key. Samir, you moron, your password is Greg Old. Got it? Actually, I don't have it. Should I write? I think I should probably write this down. Then we're gonna have to be doing some old school text typing. And I'm gonna think that one. So I'm assuming we're gonna have to remember this. I'm assuming the password code is Greg Old. G-R-E-C Old. I'm assuming we're going to have to translate that into numbers. I think we're going to be alright. because I don't think it's going to be any crazy numbers. Please go in there. There we are. So the old school, if you're anywhere old like me, you will remember this kind of typing. Because in order to send a text message, there was no... This was your keypad for sending numbers and sending text messages. So if you wanted to type C, you would hit button number 2 when you were in the text kind of prompt. You would hit the button number 2 3 times. So you go, press it once, it would go A, press it again, B, third time you get C, then the fourth time you get 2, which is the number. And then you had to do that. But you also had to, you couldn't wait too long, because if you left it for like a second, it would lock in the letter that it was flashing on and then start a new letter when you pressed it again. So you had to go 1, 2, 3 reasonably quickly, then let go and wait a second, and then your cursor would then move to the next slot. Then you go like 3 to get E, you go 1, 2 on button number 3 and leave, wait a second, and then continue on like that. And it was absolutely horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. I'm glad they changed it. I'm glad they went with smartphones and they ended up changing it. Some people do text like that still, and it baffles my mind how they haven't lost their minds yet, genuinely. So we need to translate these. Hold on, it's a 7-digit number. Is it 6 or a 7? Because we've got 7 letters here. Was it 7? Actually, I had to push a button a 7th time to get the error message. Okay, we're going to translate it anyway, and we're going to then play around with it. So G, so we want 4. R is 7. E is 3. O is 6. 4, 7, 3. 6. L is 5. And D is 3. Oh, I missed one. Sorry. 4, 7, 3. GRE. C is 2. 4, 7, 3, 2, 6, 5, 3. I'm hoping that works. So give me the code, and we want to be in the next screen, and we want to be over here, and I hope this works. So 4, 7, 3, 2, 6, 5, 3. It was a 7, not a 6. That's a very, very dark room. And we've just... Oh, okay, we've just walked in. I mean, it's nice and bright in here now. What's behind the curtain? We made it into a secret... What is this place? We have made it into a secret bunker, and that door right there is bolted shut, or bolted nailed shut, so I'm assuming we're going to have to find a crowbar. I don't like the look of that picture right there. That doesn't look great to me. That's the door we came in. We'll have a note. We're going to go from left. We're going to go clockwise around. What are you? Stuff only. What's happening here? And we have 3. have to start over. Yeah. So we've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 keypads, maybe 5 with this one to unlock this door. That is a hell of a lot of codes to type into a staff-only door. Like, our staff room door at work is only 4 digits. It's only 4 digits. Can we go that way? What are you? Page 1. Today is March 12th, in the year of our Lord 1853. We arrive aboard the George Canning's ship with all the materials needed to build our steamboats for our expedition along the Euphrates River. Euphrates. I do not know how long we will stay here, but I believe that we'll be able to secure a new route that will take us to India through this waterway, from Anatolia, without the trouble of crossing through the southern coast of Africa. In order to ensure that King William IV's land would remain safe from Russian expansion, preventing any threat to British rule in India. Page 2. With the blessing of our ally, the Sultan, and after a year of preparation, we started our journey from Anatolia on the 16th day of March, the day I was born, in order to immortalize this day with the success of our expedition, and so that the people may not forget the one who discovered the shortest way to India. Hold on, that's 5 and 6. Why am I going? That's page 3 and 4. These are backwards. I don't know why we're going from right to left. I don't know why. Right. Okay, that's the one we've just read. Page 3 and page 4. The day started with a good weather and full of promises. Then it ended with a disaster. A storm and heavy rain fell upon us. We barely saved ourselves, but we lost the other boat. We found some survivors, and when we reached the city of Anna, I ordered the survivors to go home since we could not afford to pay them after such a loss. Can you imagine going on a work trip and then lose an entire boat and like saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, you're going to have to go home because we can't afford to pay you"? That's a really bad day. That's a bad day at work. We stayed in Anna for historical research. Our Arabic-speaking companion from Anatolia says that the people here are very happy. I've never had such hospitality before. I'm sorry. It was just a full sentence there. I've never had such hospitality before. I noticed that there is some sensitivity between northerners and southerners, and it's said that this is due to religious reasons, but after I listened to what the people in the streets say, it seemed to me that was more a political reason than a religious one. And then lastly, page 5 and 6. A strange thing happened. For some reason, after we set off from Anna, I forgot one of the crew members my friend's Ainsworth back in the port. I don't know how it happened. Not only he is my friend, but he's also a surgeon and geologist. That is to say, he's one of the most important people on this journey after me. He had to walk for 2 days to catch up with us. Did he not go back? Did he just sail back? I don't know. I don't know why that wouldn't be the case. Fancy having to walk to get back on your ship after your boss left you. Boss and your friend left you. We had to stop on the banks due to an engine failure. Meanwhile, we found ourselves surrounded by half-naked people. Sounds like a good time. The interpreter spoke to them for a while, then told us that we were not welcomed. They seemed sick and their limbs were very small. When I asked my interpreter why they did not accept us, he said simply that this region is cursed, and that whoever stays here for too long, Ira, the translator does not know what this word means, will take years from your life. He will take your health and he will take your sanity. I saw one of them pointing to a deformity on his face, but not even Ainsworth knew what caused it. We were so disgusted by what we were seeing, some of them even vomited in front of us. That does not sound like a good time. The interpreter told us that at the end we must leave the place or else you'll not be able to leave like them. We made our way to the sea and told Ainsworth to change what he wrote about these people to only say that we had met little people in the marshes, not wanting to lose the support of our funding officials, who most of them are superstitious. Okay, that's an interesting story. I have no idea how that helps us. These notes pave the way for the events that will save our country and guarantee peace for its people. From the memoirs of Francis Chesney during his travels on the Euphrates Road. I'm assuming these are going to come into play with getting the passcode. What is this? What are these? Are these maps? Mesopotamia, 1000 BC. That's when the two rivers merged for the first time, creating a single river, the Shat al-Arab. Mesopotamia, 1500 BC. Okay, so I don't quite know what they are for. We'll have another doorway there. And of course it's locked. Yes, it is locked. I think we kind of want to have a look at that as well. And what are you? Mesopotamia 2500 BC and 3500 BC. So that basically that's kind of like, is that the river paths? Going from being two rivers and then slowly narrowing and then becoming one river. So going from right to left. Hello, what are you? Who are you? That's Gertrude Bell. Hi Gertrude, I have no idea who you are. Are we going to find out who you are? We are. Miss Gertrude Bell, adventurer, explorer, archaeologist, spy. She drew the Iraqi borders. She was born on July 14th, 1868 into a wealthy family in Washington, New Hull, England. Nice. Currently known as Dame Margaret, she died on July 12th, 1926 from an overdose of sleeping pills. Maybe it was self-deletion or assassination. One or the other is always possible. Right, so we have a very, very dirty cabinet. The artifacts on the lower shelves are from Assyrian era, but I don't recognize the ones on top. What are they? I can't even see the ones on top. How do you even see those? I see those, but I don't see anything in there. Is that and that? Nothing on the roof? No. Are we looking at this? Let's have a look at this. That's a lot of writing. Welcome to reading hour. Right, translation. Obelisk ground in 1865 in Neve, 825 BC. So translation 1. Shalmaneser III, great king, strong king, king of the world, king of Assyria, king of countries. 3. Builder of the palace of Caliph. 4. Heir of Ashurnasirpal. 2nd. 5. Here's me. Having considered literally carried to mind the sufferings of our Arab allies, Shalmaneser III, here's me, conquered, era's evil, buried, his effect. To be fair, I'm reading this and it doesn't quite make sense. I'm not picking up what it's putting down. His effect healed his victims, era got a plague, literally the infectious curse, was hidden under the sea of the past. Is now hidden under the sands of the present, died of suffocation, literally without air. A testament to the power of Shalmaneser III, and a testament to the friendship of Shalmaneser III, who is me, and the friendship of King Al-Arabi, who is Jundub. His name is Jundub, Arabic for grasshopper. Whoever does not testify, believe, or change my obelisk, or destroy my name, write his name, bury it with dirt, throw it in with water. May the god Enlil Adad and the king of the country pluck his offspring. May he and his army not stand before the king facing him. May the god Nergal seize by sweeping force his treasures and the treasures of his country. May the god Ishtar, the mistress of the battle, sweep away his weapons and the weapons of his army. May the god Asher, my personal god, be lurking in evil for him forever. Note, this obelisk may be one of the oldest historical record of people called Arabs. Okay, I have no idea how that's going to come into play. I'm assuming we're going to find out. An Assyrian obelisk, what's it doing here? Yes, I'm wondering why it is here in a cave, well, a secret bunker underneath whatever it is that we are. And we're back at the door. We have a note though. We're writing this one down. Melchior, Chesney, Bell, Obelisk plus Shat al-Arab. Thank you, Dr. Luna, for the advice we won't forget. So Melchior, I think we might have written this down. I'm assuming Bell is, I'm assuming that means deleted. So are we looking for dates? Are these the 4 codes? Are those the 4 codes for that door? Is that the order of them? So we need to find Melchior. I haven't seen a Melchior yet, have we? Oh, Melchior. There we go. Dear Leonard. Translation of a German letter from 1575. I've been informed through the 2 exporters in Tripoli that you have left Baghdad in order to treat patients in a village in the south. They say you found them with disfigured skin and hallucinating. I know you aspire to be noble, but what they describe to me is a waste of time. What you see there might be some kind of plague that you can do nothing about, but you can still do what I sent you for, and it is to find herbs and medicines for our company. I beg you to return to Baghdad and Mosul, for you will not be able to cure what they call there, as I have been told by our friends in Tripoli, the curse of the ancient masters of the land. The north is safer for you than the south, in the kingdoms of the Ottomans. Your sincere friend, Melchior, director of Manelik Pharmaceutical Company. Right, so I'm going to go 1575, because that's the only, in this text here, this is the only code, the only 4-digit number that we've got. Let's write that down. Melchior, 1575. I'm wondering if it's going to be that simple. Genuinely. Should we try that? Should we try this in here? Because it said what? Melchior, then Chesney, Bell, and then Obelisk plus Shat al-Arab. So let's go. Well, no, we need to go here and go here. So let's have a look at this one. So 1575. Correct. Because that's a different angle, isn't it? Yeah, that's a second chord. Okay, so that is correct. I'll have to start over. Alright. So we're now looking for Chesney. So what date are we getting for Chesney? Chesney was over here. Chesney during his travels in the Euphrates Road. Okay, so what 4-digit code are we getting for Chesney? 1835. I'm assuming we're going to... Chesney. 1835, maybe. Is this the only date? If this is the only date, then we're all right. We are cushy. Okay, this is the only date. That helps us out. Right. That Chesney has to be this thing. I don't know about these. Let's go have a look at Bell. Now it mentions dead. So Bell, and it mentions like dead. So I'm assuming it's going to be. I need to be notebook. It's got like a dead logo, so I'm assuming maybe the death day, not the birthday, because obviously there's two dates in this. Born 1868, died in 1926. So let's go try 1926. And then in brackets, I'm going to write it down just in case it is incorrect. 1868. So I don't have to... I write it down so I don't have to remember it. And then lastly, it was... Obelisk plus Shat al-Arab. So obelisk plus... So let's have a look at the obelisk. Okay, so the obelisk date is 1865. Obelisk found in 1865 in Nevada, 825 BC. I don't quite know what that means. 1865. And then we're looking at the... Do we have another date in here for the chat thing? Is it mentioned in here? I remember seeing the Shat Ali thing, but I don't know whether it was on this or whether it was... Change my obelisk. It's not mentioned in here. So where did we see the Shat Ali? Is it of these? Because it's a plus, so are we... That's when the two rivers merge for the first time, creating a single river. There it is. Bring it back up. Shat al-Arab. So 1000 BC. So that would mean if it's the... I may have got the... Hold on. If it's talking about BC... You won't let me click on it again. Okay. Shat al-Arab in 1000 BC... It means this obelisk date that I picked up is wrong. So it's, I'm assuming we're going to have to add them together. But if that's 1000 BC, so it's either 2865 Because let's see, that's 1865 for the obelisk plus the 1000 for the shat, or it's go ahead and back. Where was it? I can go that way. We're looking at the obelisk, and again. So we've either got to go. It's either 2,865, or if we're going off the BC, it'd be 1825. Which I think is more likely 1825. So is that all of our codes? Let's just star that one. Is that all of our codes for these? For this thing is the very secure staff room. And no, wait, it's not that one. That's not that door. We're after this door. So is that all the codes? We're going to try them out. So number 1, Melchior, was 1575. Second one, 1835. Third one, 1926. Yes, and then the last one, I'm going to go 1825. I have to start over. Okay, so that was the wrong date. Okay, so it wasn't the BC one. It's got to be 2865. Okay, I'm going to type these in again. Right, so 1575. 1835. Then it is 1926. And then it is 2865. Correct. We're in.
Okay. Let's see what secrets you have in there.
There's someone behind that door. In old times, the witch doctors treated people. They told them to stay away from dirty places because in there lived demons too small for our eyes to see. Bacteria. Could call it demons. They entered the body and caused us to become ill. Today we call them microorganisms, viruses, bacteria, parasites. What was once accused as a curse and magic is now called science. Science and magic are kind of two sides of the same coin, really. Thank you for playing my demo. Secrets will remain buried. For now. Cool. I actually enjoyed that. It was quite fun. I like the puzzles. Okay, just cancel the game. Alright. So, hello Cookie Monster. Hi, how are you doing? Let's go big me real quick and let's have a quick chat about it. So, that was a bit of an abrupt end to that game. So, that has been My Father Lied. Very intriguing. It's an intriguing indie game. I like indie games because they do. I've discussed this at great length at times. I like them because they like to innovate and do push the boat out and do like random things. You know, subjects that you don't always expect to have a game about. You know what I mean? Either way though, I do enjoy playing them, and this one is no exception. I did actually enjoy that. I like the point-and-click adventure style. It kind of gave us Myst vibes, with the classic Myst vibes, with the moving around and maneuvering with the arrows and stuff like that. Quite cool. the puzzles themselves were a nice little challenge. They weren't too hard, but they still made you think, especially that last one with the dates, trying to get the right dates and everything out and working out all the information. No real in-game way to interact with it, kind of in the puzzle kind of thing, writing stuff down, notes and stuff, which could be a problem at a later date, because I had that problem with a game that we did on the channel already that I'd never finished. The only time I've never finished a game was a game called Cypher. I didn't finish it purely because there was no like interactivity for like in-game interactivity for you guys, so it was pretty much me sitting working out with a pen and paper, working the puzzle out, while you just stare at the screen and stare at the puzzle on the screen. And I couldn't make it entertaining, basically. And that's what I find with some things where you don't have anything to interact with in the game itself to solve the puzzle, then it can become a bit of a problem to make it entertaining. Genuinely. It showed minor signs of that. However, I think it's on the borderline of being perfectly okay. It could go either way, but I think it's going to err on the side of going on the okay side of things. However, we are going to leave that here, obviously. That was the demo. The game's out later on in end of March, I think I said. And I'd be intrigued to know if you'd be interested in seeing more of it, because I'm likely to end up playing it. Graphically, it's a little bit, say, low rent. It's probably the thingy. However, we've played many games like that, and just because it doesn't look like top of the line, absolutely fabulous, doesn't mean it's not a good game. I've played plenty of games that look absolutely horrendous, but the play and the storyline and the gameplay is top notch. For me, it tends to be, it's nice to have nice graphics. However, for me, it's not exactly essential, because a good game has good mechanics, good puzzles, and good story. So if you have any of those, graphics are kind of like last for me personally. And I understand some people prefer like really good graphics, and then they can't play a game that doesn't have good ones. But I'm from an age where we had literal polygon cars and like really horrendous graphics. By today's standards, horrendous graphics, although they were cutting edge at the time. So I'm from that age, so I'm used to stuff like that. I'm used to bad graphics. It could just be an age thing. So this has been My Father Lied demo. Hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please let me know in the comment section below. If you are new here, feel free to come hang out, come check out some other stuff that we have going on. We would love to have you here. If you are not new here, welcome back. Thank you again for all the support. It is much appreciated. If you want to go above and beyond on the support though, you can opt into the membership stuff. And if you get a tier 1, you get your name up on the wall. And if you grab a tier 2, you get your name up on the wall and you get early access to the videos. All good. So if you want to go above and beyond, by all means do so. It is always appreciated, but never mandatory. I will say that. Also, please remember to be a light in the dark for someone. You never know when a single word, act, or even... I just lost it. I was going to say something else there. I had something in my head and it was completely gone. We are going to roll with it here. You never know when a single word or act of kindness will change someone's life or day for the better, or in ways that you may never understand or never even know about. You never know when you're going to change someone's life. Genuinely. Pretty dark world right now, so please be as light as you can. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, and you all know what's coming. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And as always, See you on the flip side. Bye bye.